Let's take a look at the Wolverine trailer. Gameplay trailer, that is. Game's coming out September 15th, so we're getting there. We are really getting there. Only a couple months away. The game looks good, for sure. But I just really hope we get a decent story and some good content. Like, if the gameplay is really good, I hope we get like challenges and combat maps and stuff, kind of like Arkham. We didn't get any of that for Spider-Man 2, which is a big problem. So hopefully they'll improve it in Wolverine. Let's take a look. The graphics look great, and it's so bloody. It's like one of the goriest games I've seen. Definitely probably the goriest superhero game or comic game. Got the skins. Sentinel. Was that Omega Red's, No, it's probably just like a soldier's cable. I mean, it looks great. We knew it was gonna look great. That was never in question, really.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be our only lead.
This here's probably the default costume. I don't know why they wouldn't, give a trailer with like an alternate skin. This has got to be one of the default costumes of the game. Or this is the default costume for this specific
industrial
part of the game. So it looks to be like a stealth component to this. You can be stealthy, which is cool.
All right, let's search the area. Status update.
I wonder where we are here. It doesn't look like the US.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
It could be, but... Bub. So that's probably like a stealth finisher, stealth takedown, kind of like when in the Spider-Man games when you do a web strike, like when I got a stealth web strike and you take them out in one hit. Only you just knock them out in that case. In this case, they're just gonna fucking die. Man, it's bloody, isn't it? So using the environment seems like it could be a big factor here. Like hiding behind these boxes and barrels.
No answer. Stay sharp. I don't like this. Should do another sweep. It's too quiet.
Just knock him off the fucking roof. Okay, so the camera's zoomed in a little bit more than it is in the Spider-Man games. It's right behind him. It's almost like it's maybe a little bit more zoomed out than the God of War games, but it's still closer than it is in Spider-Man. I think it's because they want it to feel more close quarters. It looks like it's going to be focused more on one-on-one combat rather than fighting many enemies at the same time. Probably due to the character's abilities. Like Wolverine, he just isn't as fast and agile as the Spider-Men are, so it makes sense to where they'd want to focus it on more weighty combat, similar to the God of War games. Now, he always seems to have his claws out when he's fighting. I wonder if there's going to be a non-claw mode, like if you can retract the claws and maybe health comes back faster, or maybe when you fight without your claws, you do less damage, but perhaps you fill your rage meter more, or you fill your finisher bar more if you fight without your claws. Or if you just want to do like better combos, obviously the more damage you do, the faster the enemies are going to die, so the combo might not be as extravagant. So it'll be interesting to see if you can retract the claws, because the only Wolverine game I really played before this was Wolverine's Revenge. The one I never played the hack and slash one. That in like 2011 or whatever for I don't even remember what movie that was from, but that one was supposed to be pretty good and I never played it. Can I go back? This looks like a web strike. I'm hitting just random shit here. Okay, everything's going to hell. Okay. Back to what I was fucking doing. So this here looks like a web strike. Like, you press triangle and you close the gap. Obviously, in the Spider-Man games, you do a web strike. In this, it looks just like a leap. Kind of like in Arkham when you're in free flow combat and you just press the attack button and Batman shoots over to him. This looks like a similar idea. So he's retracted his claws here. I wonder if he does that just by himself after a fight, or if we have to do that. Like, does the player need to initiate that? Is it manual, or does Wolverine just, when not in combat, retract his claws? So there's a parkour component to it, which could be fun.
Shut it, freak. Shit's gassing off.
Not today, Bob.
Trask Industries.
The hell? Skullbuster! Up there! We need backup now!
And here's Jean. I wonder if Jean Grey will be... I mean, she looks great. Look at that character model. I wonder if she'll be playable.
There you are, Red.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Everyone shoot!
So that looked like some kind of special. So his meter on the top left is filling. That looked like it really filled his bar a lot. So on the top left there, is that like a finisher bar? What's on the bottom left there? That looks like abilities similar to Spider-Man, like special ability. Oh, I see. So he used that ability, that L2, that must have been L2 plus square, it looks like, and to do that specific whirlwind move. And it looks like when you perform an ability, your meter rises ever so slightly. Maybe that's a rage meter or a finisher meter. It looks like when you use those, you get a significant increase to that bar. So that was like his whirly move. It looks like it's on a cooldown, similar to Spider-Man. I like how he used the environment, kicking me into that barrier, that precast barrier. It just smashed his head off it. I wonder if those animations are RNG.
Son of a bitch!
It looked like that filled up really fast. Maybe it only filled up fast for the purpose of the showcase, or if it's really gonna be that fast when we actually play the game. So that looks like just like almost like a. It's a bull, or a bullhead is the logo, so it looks like he's almost parrying though. It's kind of like a Sekiro parry. You just ram him into that environment. So this looks like to be his rage meter. So his health bar is going down. It looks like it's just refilling over time, which makes sense because of his healing factor. But I wonder how they're gonna do, like, when your health bar gets depleted, you just get captured and you lose the mission, or how does it work? Because it's really hard to kill Wolverine, I think, because of his healing factor. But I remember in the Superman Returns video game when Superman himself didn't have a health bar because you can't kill him, but Metropolis did. So if you let the city take too much damage, you would lose the mission. I wonder if they would do something like that with this. So these guys have a shield up. I wonder if there's going to be a special way to break through the shield. So you can use the environment, you know, impaling him on this forklift. I wonder how easy it'll be. Like he just happened to look to be lined up with that. I wonder how easy it'll be to use the environment. Like, can you steer a throw? Like, can Wolverine impale somebody with his claws, and then you can turn the camera and target a specific thing to throw them into? How easy or difficult is it going to be to interact with the environment? Man, this is bloody. Look how fucked up his body is. So it looks like there's going to be double team interactions with Jean. Similar to how Peter and Miles do their double team takedowns. So his bar up top left there, all three of his bars are maxed out now. So is this going to be like a rage mode to where you just wreck everything? Looks like, yeah, in L2 plus R2 you just perform a ridiculous finisher. And you just get to do it indefinitely and watch Wolverine fuck everybody up. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, let's go.
This game's got to be rated M.
Yeah, that'll work.
So I wonder if these motorcycle sections will be fun. I really hope this game isn't a massive open world. I hope it's pretty linear. I'd really like that. I think it'll be good for the game and good for replayability factor.
Where are those mutants?
So he doesn't ever really seem to be fighting without his claws. He always has them out. In combat, at least.
Get out of my way!
Another thing, like, there's only one there's just square for attacking in Spider-Man. I guess the web strike is triangle too, but there's web strike and then there's the attack button. I wonder if it'll be the same here. Is there going to be multiple attack buttons? Is it going to be like God of War, where it's like there's a light attack and a heavy attack, or is it going to be like Spider-Man, where it's just mapped to the square button and you can manipulate your attacks with the square button only, whether you hold it or you combine dodging with attacking, or you just tap it once for a quick strike. It'll be interesting to see how they handle the combat. So that looks unblockable. Was that an unblockable attack here when it glows red like that? Are you forced to dodge? You can't block, or let's say there's a parry mechanic. You can't do either. You're forced to dodge that because he just ate it. It looks like, and it took out maybe a third of the health bar, between a third and a quarter. But those hide. Let's see his health regenerate here. Yeah, so his health slowly regenerates. It looks like, just by nature because of his healing factor. So it looks like you gain rage by taking damage too. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. It's like you're getting rewarded for getting your ass kicked. I don't know how much I like that. Hopefully they really steer that down, or maybe on the higher difficulties you either gain none or you don't gain or you gain very little when you get attacked. Maybe only on the lower difficulties do you get a big boost like that for getting hit, which would make sense if it's a low difficulty. But I really hope on the higher ones it's not like, oh, I just got wrecked. Let me reward you for that. That's no fun. Where's the challenge in that?
How's that feel, freak?
Yeah, so maybe you can burn. It looks like you can almost burn some. Or yeah, when your health gets too low, you can heal that way. Are you burn? It doesn't look like any resources are being burned though. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it looks like he used a bar to heal. So now the bar's gone. So maybe that's the trade-off. So he dodged it that time. He dodged that overhead, what looks to be unblockable that time, and then he countered. See, because when you attack, he's getting his bars back too. So it looks like in both scenarios, you take damage or you give damage, you fill your bar. It looks like there's a new special ability down here in the bottom left. It's like that the bullhead was there before. Now it's this this battery electricity thing. Let's see if he uses it.
Hoping for the redhead.
Wow, look at those visuals. That's so good. I mean, you can see the adamantium.
Let's get. Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Look it. I'm Wolverine.
I wonder if Magneto is going to be the main villain of this. So that's the trailer. Who is this? I haven't read many Wolverine or X-Men comics. I don't know much about it, so I don't know who this is. I'm gonna obviously support Insomniac, and the game looks like it's gonna be good gameplay wise, but it'd be interesting to learn more about the characters in the Wolverine and X-Men lore. I mean, that's Omega Red. He looks awesome. That's Mystique. I know Jean. This is Sentinels. This is the Hand, right? Sabretooth. Speaking of the Hand, I wonder how many like other Marvel characters we're gonna see. Like, is Spider-Man gonna make an appearance, or we're gonna see Daredevil? Because we know a lot of these, like anyone from the Fantastic Four, the Avengers. We know from the Spider-Man universe that these other heroes exist in the greater Marvel universe, or in the Insomniac universe. So who's gonna make appearances in this game, or going forward? I keep hitting buttons that I don't mean to. Here's Sabretooth. That's got to be a badass boss fight.
Some folks can't wait to die.
He looks great too. There's a classic skin. So what do we get for pre-ordering? I don't know if I'm gonna pre-order. We'll have to go on the store and see what's up for pre-order, but gameplay-wise, the game looks great. I just hope the story, setting, everything else is gonna be fun too. The content, is there gonna be fucking content? We're gonna get challenges, or is there just gonna be play the game and do some crimes and that's it? Is Mission Replay gonna be there at start? Is New Game Plus gonna be there at launch? All this stuff should be there. It wasn't for Spider-Man 2. Hopefully they do better here this time. Okay.